Hey, welcome back to the channel. We got some work to do. It's gonna be a little different though. There's not gonna be any more Yukon stuff. I mean, it's sitting over there. It'll run a little while longer. What we got today is my Pete 378. Yeah, it's 378. I keep forgetting that. 379. 379's got the long hood. This one's got the short one. So this is what we got to work with. I have problems. It's got, I believe, a speed sensor problem. What's happening is, what the hell's going on? Engine power is derated, and check engine lights flashing on the dash, which it does anyway. Speedometer stopped working. GPS is also not working. That's all connected somehow. I don't know. It's got Gremlins. It's a 2005. It's got a C15. And this has been an amazing truck. But it's old. And it doesn't get worked anymore. It's a backup truck, and the one I use around town, I've gotten to get more groceries with it than anything else. But as you can see down there, it's all weeping. It's not nice. It's not great. It's all dirty everywhere. It's got blow by up here. The turbos aren't spooling up. This is a dirty old bugger. It was nice. A lot of people say that twin turbos are junk. I don't know. This thing is pulled great. It's the only truck in the fleet that hasn't spent time in the shop. The engine has never not started for us, but you can see that that's a mess. Yeah, it's a mess. And the hood, well, that is just gonna be how it is. So what we're gonna do is go back inside the truck and check engine the old-fashioned way. I don't have a scan tool for this thing, so a good old truck. So let's see if we can. Nope. Doesn't want to go up and down no more. No, that one is that. Well, I just broke that. That's okay. So we're going to turn the key on. We're going to check the codes the old-fashioned way. So we'll wait for that to go off. Okay, that's off. So what we do here, we set that cruise control to off, and we're going to hold that down. And what that's going to do is bring up this. As soon as you see it flash, you start counting. So that's 3, 1. So we got code 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got, I already know what the codes are. I checked this earlier. So I got code 31, and I got 94, 95, 93, or 94, 93, 92. 94, 93, 92 are not a big deal. 94, 93, 92 is the IVA actuators, or the IVAs, intake valve actuator, or whatever you want to call it. They're all basically unplugged. They're not in operation. This truck, like I said, it needs a rebuild. But code 31, that's vehicle speed sensor. So what I'm going to have to do is crawl under the truck, and on the back of the transmission, on the tail shaft, I believe, it should be a sensor sitting on top, but I'm going to have to crawl under there and take a look. So I'm going to go do that now. I'll find it. When I find it, I'll bring the camera back on, and we'll see it. But in the meantime, this truck ain't so bad. I mean, she's dirty. She's neglected. but it's the smoothest riding truck I've ever and because it's a cat, it just sounds so damn good. So I'm gonna crawl in the truck and I'll be back. All right, we're underneath here because I love crawling under trucks so much in the snow. This could be fun. So got the speed sensor right up here, and there's a little bolt that's rusted on top. I'm gonna have to get to, but I'm gonna have to check this line, basically unravel all this and follow it all the way down. Let's see here, as you can see, way down there. But first I'm going to check the plug in. I'm going to check for power and hope for the best. If there's no power at it, that means it's a wire, not the sensor, hopefully anyway. But let's see how this goes. It's not bad under here, actually. Okay, new day. Didn't get the Pete fixed because I'm running into more complications, and we'll show you. What happened is, I can't tell if the speed sensor's gone or not. It very well might be. There's wiring at the ECM that is gone. Or not gone, I should say. It's running. Oh, it did come off. That didn't hold very well, now did it? Bummer. Okay. Anyway, what's going on is wiring going to the ECM right at the plug. You go up the wires and they're all rubbed together, and some of them would chafe right halfway through the wires and corroded, so it's all nice and green in there. And I think that's the problem, because my GPS system in the truck for all my trucks are hooked through the J port, which would be like an OBD in a car, and that's not connecting. It's saying it's disconnected. It's been disconnected for a while. Once in a while it'll blip while the truck's driving, and I had no power at the speedometer either. I had power at the speed sensor, but not at the speedometer. So let's look down in here. If I get that little cover off, you'll see all these wires down and back here. And the damn phone will focus. And these little wires are corroded. I pulled that plug off and took a look, and I didn't know where the hell that goes. Mainly, I think, too, because this cover, but the truck is 20 years old, basically, so. There we go. Sort of. So that's my problem. So this thing is going to need some work, not to mention, look at these little things here. I have no idea. Wires. This thing's been dummy fixed and dummy fixed and dummy fixed some more over the years by the looks of it. It's unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So that's gonna be a project for later. I don't have time for it, unfortunately. I gotta fix other things like my vehicle. If anybody happens to have a diagram of the wiring, I could really use it. I got no idea where to even start with that wiring, because I don't know all the pin layouts. I've tried Googling, tried searching the internet, I've asked questions. I can't find any diagrams. I could probably go to a dealership or something, but I'll have to pay an arm and a leg to get diagrams, and I don't want to do that either just for a few bits of wiring. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this thing worth fixing. Rear PDL doesn't work, rear diff lock doesn't work. A couple air leaks. Hood, thing's busted. She's a dirty old girl, but she'll run for a long time. Maybe let me know if this is worth fixing. And I'm gonna go back in the office to get some work done, then I'm gonna come outside later and fix the door on my Yukon. That'll be another video. Have a good day.